Manipulative people rarely control you with force, they control you with information. Because the more they know about your mind, the easier it becomes to influence it. And sometimes they don't gather that information through observation, they gather it through questions. Questions that sound harmless, but quietly reveal your fears, your weaknesses, and your emotional triggers. And once someone understands those triggers, manipulation becomes easy. Here are 7 questions you should never answer easily because the wrong person can use your answers against you. 1. What are you most afraid of? This question sounds personal, even caring, but in the wrong hands, it becomes psychological ammunition. Because fear reveals your emotional pressure points. And once someone knows your fears, they know exactly where to apply pressure. Never forget, people who study your fears sometimes plan to use them. 2. Who do you trust the most? This question often sounds innocent, like simple curiosity, but it quietly maps your emotional circle. Because once someone knows who you trust, they know who influences you. And sometimes they try to isolate you from that trust. Control becomes easier when support disappears. 3. What is your biggest weakness? Sometimes this question appears during honesty or deep conversation. But revealing your weaknesses to the wrong person creates a silent advantage. And once someone knows where your confidence breaks, they know exactly where to attack. Not everyone who asks about your weakness deserves to know it. 4. Why are you still trying? This question often appears when you're improving or changing your life. It sounds like doubt, but sometimes it hides discouragement. Because when people see you growing, they feel the pressure to grow too. And growth requires effort, while discouraging you requires only a question. Some people don't question your effort, they question your courage. 5. Do you really think you can succeed? This question is rarely about curiosity. It's about planting doubt, because doubt spreads quietly. And once doubt enters your mind, confidence begins to weaken. Manipulative people understand something powerful. If they can make you question your belief, they don't have to stop your progress. You'll stop it yourself. The most dangerous manipulation is the doubt someone plants in your mind. 6. Why did you do that? At first glance, it seems like a normal question, maybe curiosity, maybe concern, but often it's designed to trigger guilt. Because guilt clouds judgment, and once guilt enters your mind, you start justifying, explaining, defending exactly what manipulators want. Some questions aren't about truth, they're about control. 7. Are you sure about that? This question sounds like doubt or checking, even polite, almost harmless. But in the wrong context, it seeds insecurity. Because self-doubt makes your mind malleable. And once insecurity takes root, you're easier to influence than you realize. Sometimes the softest questions do the heaviest damage. The truth about manipulation is subtle. Manipulators rarely reveal their intentions. They reveal their strategy through questions. Questions that study your mind, your fears, and your confidence. But the moment you recognize these patterns, the power of those questions disappears. Because awareness creates protection, and protected minds are difficult to control. Remember this, not every question deserves your honesty. Some questions deserve your silence. If this opened your awareness, comment awareness below. and follow mindful ways, where psychology reveals what people try to hide.